Can Europe's quiet backlash against Tesla spark a $2 billion crisis that shakes the global EV market? Rising trade tensions and looming tariff threats pushed European buyers to turn away from Tesla, slashing sales by over 40% in key countries like Germany and France. This isn't just a trade story, it's about how everyday consumers are using their wallets to challenge powerful brands. How will this shift affect your choices in the electric car market? Stay with us as we unpack Tesla's massive sales drop and what it means for the future of international trade. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates. In early 2025, escalating tensions between the United States and the European Union triggered a significant economic standoff. The U.S. administration proposed raising import tariffs on European vehicles, citing concerns over trade imbalances and unfair subsidies within the EU's automotive industry. In response, EU leaders in Brussels quickly signaled possible retaliatory measures, especially targeting American electric vehicles, with Tesla becoming the focal point of these tensions. Although no formal tariffs were implemented by the end of April 2025, the mere threat created waves throughout European markets. Leading European media outlets such as Der Spiegel, Le Monde, and El País widely framed Tesla as a symbol of U.S. economic pressure on Europe. This narrative fueled growing public frustration. Instead of overt protests or government restrictions, the reaction took a subtler yet more impactful form: a rising tide of consumer resistance. As Tesla got caught in this geopolitical clash, a quiet but powerful boycott emerged across Europe, setting the stage for a substantial financial setback. Rather than waiting for political action, European consumers took control themselves. In major cities across Germany, France, and the Netherlands, Tesla's appeal sharply declined. Data from the European Automobile Manufacturers Association revealed that Tesla orders fell by 37% between April and May 2025 in these critical markets. This shift wasn't driven by new laws, but by a growing wave of public opinion. Social media platforms like TikTok, online EV communities, and regional discussion forums became hubs of this sentiment. Campaigns encouraging the support of local automakers such as Volkswagen, Renault, and BMW gained rapid traction, with millions of views within days. Tesla increasingly became viewed as a symbol of unwelcome foreign dominance. This movement was not a formal boycott, but a series of individual decisions adding up to a massive economic impact. When millions chose alternative brands, the result was billions of dollars in lost revenue for Tesla, a financial hit the company had not anticipated. In May 2025, Tesla faced a financial blow that sent shockwaves through global markets. According to official disclosures verified by Bloomberg and Reuters, the company's global revenue plunged from $7.4 billion in April to $5.3 billion in May, marking a sharp monthly decline. The most staggering impact came from Europe, where Tesla recorded a $1.6 billion drop in revenue, the steepest single-month fall in the company's EU history. Sales of Tesla's most popular models, the Model 3 and Model Y, suffered a dramatic 41% drop across European markets, with Germany, France, and the Netherlands leading the fall. This regional crash had wider consequences, leading to an estimated 9.5% cut in Tesla's Q2 revenue outlook. By May 29th, the damage extended to Wall Street. Tesla's stock plummeted 14% on the Nasdaq, erasing over $58 billion in market value in a single day. For a company long considered bulletproof, the numbers told a different story, one of public backlash, economic exposure, and shaken investor confidence. Step into a Tesla showroom in Munich or Paris in mid-2025, and one thing stands out: an unusual quiet. Once buzzing with EV enthusiasts, these spaces now reflect a visible shift in public mood. Across Europe, especially among Gen Z buyers, Tesla is no longer seen as just a cutting-edge brand. Instead, it's increasingly linked with American dominance and aggressive trade behavior. Social media has amplified this sentiment. In Sweden and Spain, popular influencers began posting viral videos canceling their Tesla pre-orders, opting instead for homegrown brands like Volkswagen, Renault, and Polestar. These clips have garnered millions of views, spreading a message of loyalty to local industries. A YouGov survey published in April 2025 captured this changing mindset. 62% of German respondents said they were less likely to buy a Tesla due to unfair trade policies. In France, 49% of participants stated a clear preference for supporting EU carmakers in direct response to tariff-related tensions. The data shows this isn't just a trend. It's a coordinated cultural shift with real economic consequences. Enjoying this? Subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. As backlash grew across Europe in mid-2025, Elon Musk chose not to directly address the controversy, maintaining a low profile. However, during Tesla's Q2 investor call in May 2025, the company's tone subtly shifted. Executives announced they were reviewing European pricing and logistics strategy, acknowledging the growing pressure from both consumers and policymakers. A key highlight was Tesla's indication that it may expand operations at its Berlin Gigafactory, potentially realigning production to qualify for EU-based incentives and minimize the impact of future trade restrictions. This move could help the company maintain competitiveness within the European market while sidestepping potential tariff obstacles. Still, the silence from Tesla's leadership is drawing criticism. In media circles and among consumers, this lack of public engagement is being seen as arrogance. For many Europeans, the absence of a clear response has only deepened the divide. Analysts now warn that the brand's public image may be taking a hit more damaging than any tariff, with trust and loyalty at risk across key EU markets. Financial markets reacted swiftly to Tesla's sharp downturn in May 2025, showing little tolerance for uncertainty. Tesla's stock plummeted 14%, reaching its lowest level since November 2023, sparking concern among investors. This sell-off wasn't isolated. Other electric vehicle makers like Rivian and Lucid also experienced modest declines as fears grew that European consumer backlash might spread across the industry. Adding to the pressure, Morgan Stanley analysts downgraded Tesla's rating from overweight to hold, pointing to sustained regional consumer distrust as a key factor undermining growth prospects in Europe. This move highlighted broader market worries about Tesla's ability to recover quickly in one of its vital regions. Once Tesla's most valuable strength, investor confidence, now hangs in the balance. The combination of geopolitical tensions, shifting consumer sentiment, and cautious analyst outlooks has left the company facing one of the most challenging periods in recent history. Market watchers will be closely watching Tesla's next moves to regain trust and stabilize its valuation. The clear takeaway from the recent events is that European consumers are willing to wield their buying power as a form of protest. Tesla may be just the first casualty in what could become a broader movement. Industry insiders revealed that U.S. companies like Ford and Apple are closely monitoring the situation, aware that growing global skepticism toward American economic policies could trigger similar consumer pushbacks. This shift signals a new chapter in international trade relations. Experts suggest we are entering an era where trade disputes extend beyond government negotiations, becoming a battleground for everyday consumers armed with smartphones and credit cards. Social media platforms amplified these grassroots movements, making corporate reputations more vulnerable than ever. With consumers increasingly conscious of political and economic issues, brands worldwide must rethink their strategies. The unfolding scenario shows that in 2025 and beyond, winning hearts at the point of sale may matter just as much as deals struck in diplomatic halls. In the end, Tesla's battle in Europe shows how powerful consumers really are. Will this quiet backlash reshape the future of the global EV market? And can Tesla regain trust before the damage spreads even further? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for the latest updates. Stay with us as we follow this story and many more that shape the world of electric cars and trade.